Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Texas State Bobcats offense comes on the field first today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bobcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Bruins offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Looking to pass. It's Ian Maliava. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on your return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looks to the left. Pass caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That gain sets up a third down play. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw. It's Smith. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Play action fake. Looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. It's a short completion with the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Field it at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll test the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Grab near the sticks. It's Fields. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Smith. He fires it down the middle. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bobcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a screen pass to the running back. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces into the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they trap him for a sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Catch made in space. Look out.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Now here's the toss play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Smith. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Pass complete on a crossing route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Back to throw again. It's a short completion of a big tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Smith. Quick completion to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
He's going to take off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And now the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The Bruins pick up enough for a first down here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets made on the out route. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bears.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. The Texas State offense back on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Looking for some space. It's Fields. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Coleman. That ball snagged for a completion.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On the run, it's Cox. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Bruins looking to keep this drive rolling. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. They're going to run it. Powering through. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value. Third
and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one's straight down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The shotgun running play call. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He fires this throw, and he's intercepted. It's a short return, but the pick right side of scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
2nd and 10 here. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide end. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Bruins with first and 10 here. The back's got it on a counter. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Bruins looking to cash in this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting Owen at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, Bruins. This offense is still clicking. And they get set now to try the PAT.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Johnson.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Dropping back, it's Smith. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a draw. Breaks an open space.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
A play action, looking to throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we are late in a one-score game. Well, they're going to go for it on 4th down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
And he stops short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a 2-point lead. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away and secure the victory. On the ground, it's Fields. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the the 1-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second? Touchdown, Texas State. This air attack is still unstoppable. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Bruins will crank up the tempo. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Over the middle. It's Marshall. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running up. To hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the wide out. Oh, what a grab! You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
No gain on the play.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, I mean, this game was essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today. Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.